NewGenGamers.com.
The game came out in 1996. Came to
Well, no. The engine piece that they were
engine
using.
pieces came out in 1996.
Yeah, the 80X.
Not the game, but it uses, a one of those game engines. So it says press start button, so we're gonna press start. All right, so you have the arcade original mode, crazy box options, records, save, load, and exit.
The game was released to the arcades in '99.
Yeah.
And it hit the Dreamcast in early 2000, January to be exact.
So not a launch title.
Not a launch title, but close enough to the launch window
But
that people that got it for Christmas, if they went to GameStop next month, went, "Oh, hey, new game."
It wasn't GameStop back then. It was
EB Games, Funko Land, before GameStop absorbed them all.
So,
okay, so you get
arcade mode, you play by arcade rules, you work for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you can go back to decide, hey, maybe I don't want to play this, I want to play the other. So,
right. Yeah, because they have two different maps. You have the original arcade map and then the original map, which was made just for the console, which is a lot larger.
Yeah, it's again one of those open world concepts with expansive map. So, as we see, we got
four different drivers.
A pretty colorful assortment of people.
Definitely could tell this game came from early 2000s, except for that guy who I think came from 1979.
This guy.
Looks like that is your choice because you ran out of time. Yeah. You always gotta watch time in this. All right, you have different colored fares in this game. There's yellow, green, and orange. The darker the color the fare, the more money it's going to net you.
And the crazier you drive, the more money you're going to get.
Yeah, they'll give you bonuses for driving fast and crazy, but without wrecking. This is also one of the early games to utilize product placement. And they kind of got away with it because, it's, hey, real world locations.
Whoop.
Reverse.
Ow.
Other one.
Oh, there we go. Pizza Hut, KFC, Levi's are all people that are all companies that have product placement in the game. Also, the soundtrack's pretty awesome. It features Offspring.
It was going off of the kind of punky, extreme kind of attitude of the day. Yeah, Tony Hawk was known for their soundtrack, and a lot of games from that era had soundtracks sort of from the same genre. There we go,
Pizza Hut.
Oh, the old Pizza Hut logo.
But as you see, you have your cab fares up in the corner. You have your drive thing up and down in the lower corner. And
you have your time that the passenger wants you to get there. Right now, it's matching up. So.
But sometimes it doesn't. That's just one of those timing things.
Now, you don't get boost for driving in the other lane, but you get cash. You can also take those jumps. There's some semis lined up on the side of the road that kind of have a little ramp for you to go up, and you can go up and... Oh.
You want to try?
Yep, my turn.
I'm not really good at Crazy Taxi. I'm better at GTA, but...
Yeah, Alright then.
Game over. Your mom's game over.
Now, we had other options here. We had the Crazy Box, which offers different...
You, basically create a cabbie.
Alright, we're going to play the arcade rules.
sure there were some issues with this game because of you know, the so-called violence of you could run over people.
Well, I mean, they had no idea when they complained about the violent content in this, what was on the horizon. Because this game, compared to what came out 2 years later, was extremely tame.
Yes. So, as you do more dangerous stunts...
And if you don't catch what game we're referencing, stay tuned later for our PlayStation 2 coverage.
Yeah. But, as you can see, the more dangerous stunts you do, the more money you get. I think, yeah.
Now, there's a little bit of suggestiveness sometimes. But that just came with the culture back then.
This really reminds me of Test Drive, San Francisco level.
Okay.
It had the same big hills, or 3-tier big hills.
Well, I believe this was based on San Francisco.
Yeah, but going up those, like if you're playing this game and you have to go up those hills.
Oh God.
It is not.
It is not as fun.
X or the top button, Y.
Yep. I just hit the brakes.
Either or.
Yay! All right.
This area is not real known for having good fares.
Yeah,
so,
you kind of get stuck down here. If you get a fare that sends you down here, you're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And here we go with the going back up.
Or you hit them.
Or you just run over your fare. Yeah, but this is just a fun time waster. And
this basically, I mean, this thing was a quarter eater, though.
Oh, yeah.
In the arcade. But you can play it as many times as you can, while you're playing it now.
The Dreamcast is really well known for good arcade ports.
Yeah.
Let me try again. Try not to suck as much.
So, this had... it had an improvement on the textures. Those look like jeans.
Yeah.
But this game, I really think, started the blockiness of bodies.
Okay.
We see that he has an entire hand and a thumb, but his head is just one big...
Yeah!
Wow. Also, the blocked shoulders and stuff. It's not bad as Grand Theft Auto 3, but still, there's a lot of... You can still see the polygons and stuff. But it was one of those games that, 1990... Or 2000.
99, 2000.
2000 era of... Hey, we're just getting into 3D modeling.
Well, and I guess a good precursor to say about this console is it really did only have a 18-month lifespan, so you're not gonna see these vast changes across the different games, because there wasn't that much of a time difference for people to learn the console. Like, devs only had a short time to work with it, and a lot of stuff was in-house made by Sega anyways.
And then, you cannot drive.
I'm just driving dangerously.
You get no boost. Run her over. So again, we're in this pit, this traffic pit, and we're going to Pizza Hut.
Now, there wasn't a whole lot of songs on the soundtrack, so it did tend to get a little bit repetitive.
And you didn't
But
get
this
a
game
choice.
was meant to be played in short bursts, so...
You didn't get a choice of station, it was just...
Yeah, you just kind of... Okay, this is the game this is the song that's playing. And, for when it was in the arcades, no one really complains about that, because, once they've already sunk a couple bucks into it, they haven't heard a new song yet.
The other sounds in the arcade, so it really distracted from the music.
Right.
But this is a 3D rendered object. The background is fixed. but it's still 3D. There's objects that you can go through. There's objects that you cannot go through, like
that bus there.
That bus.
And it does create a decent sense of speed in this game.
Right.
All right.
You can try one more time?
No, I think we're ready to move on to another arcade classic that made its way to the Dreamcast.
Hey, you ranked up.
Yay! All right, that was the look at Crazy Taxi.
Fun game, but it does get a little bit.
Good short bursts.
Yeah, good short bursts for ADD. So, welcome to the next title that we have, which is a arcade beloved favorite. Ray will be playing Soul Calibur. So, it was released. It has a predecessor, which is Soul Edge. Or Soul Edge.
It was Soul Blade.
Huh?
Soul Blade.
Soul Edge?
Or
I'm sorry, yes, you're right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Soul Blade on the PlayStation 1.
It was a launch title. You could pick between, maybe your parents went out and bought this, or you went out and bought this, and, you pick, hey, I need a game. So,
it was the prettiest launch title that I had seen. This is the first game I saw when I first saw a Dreamcast. This is the first game I saw, and it was absolutely amazing.
Soul Calibur was also later on ported to different consoles, but, they have a lot better graphics. And,
well, this, one of the big things about this game is the weapon-based fighting.
Yeah.
And full 3D circular.
3D, 3-camera environments, mainly 360-degree movement, just like your character. 8 points of movement, north, south, east, west, northeast, southwest.
Yeah, and you can strafe. You can strafe all the way around. Other games were doing it at the time, but this one did it probably the smoothest out of all of them.
Yeah. As you can see, also, graphics are wonderful. Water mechanics, very, very good at the time. Siegfried, are you fighting? What are you doing, dude?
He's getting his ass kicked is what he's doing.
Get some gumption. Also, solar flares. Unheard of at the time, but...
Oh, yeah, look, you can see it right there. It's kind of...
Soul Calibur did awesome. They also did shadows well.
Shadows actually is a really good way to track your character when you're playing it. Like, I used to do that all the time. If I saw the shadow making a quick move, Maxi, damn it.
But from the original, they planned to do an entire overhaul, but they didn't, really. They just made new models and gave them full character set moves. Like Maxi, even though he's a new character, he has, whose character set does he have? No, it doesn't matter. He has somebody else's character set from Soul.
And they do that continually throughout the rest of the series. Sometimes when they add new characters, they'll be borrowing a move set from somebody else that's previously in the series, and sometimes they'll get their own move set. Because I remember when I got Soul Calibur 2, we'll talk more about that on the GameCube, but...
You just saw Maxi kind of light up, and that meant that he was going about ready to unleash one of those special attack things.
Yeah.
When your character gets to a certain point, you can trigger it.
There's a really deep combo system in this game as well.
Yeah.
Especially Ivy, who had the most complex combos.
Game rated T for teens.
Yeah, I'm here for my license.
Get behind that yellow line!
Yeah, I know. License, please.
You better get out of my face! You ain't gonna get your pump license back!
I know.
Look what I got on you! You drive through the mall, the subway, city line, you like a dope.
That was some big air.
What's your problem?
Hey, that's what I get paid for? I made some serious cake that day.
Crazy Taxi on SEGA Dreamcast. It's